For this is really a big extended family dinner. And we are so happy, also because we are here together with our spouses and our partners. And it's not always easy to be married to a politician, but therefore we are extremely grateful that you have joined us tonight and during the summit, and that we can spend this evening together. We are not a normal family with totally normal friends and partners, because we are a military alliance with close partners that we work together with every day. So therefore, a toast for the most successful, the strongest, and the longest lasting alliance in history. Yeah, okay, toast. And thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, cheers for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Hope you're okay. Don't get hit in the head with the camera.
Try. You want to suck it?
By the way, I heard.
Good news.
Good news is right. I tell you what, that's all because of the Prime Minister.
Not lost a game under the Labour government in 2024.
Is football coming home, Prime Minister?
It looks like it.
Well, welcome. And it's good that we had a long conversation on the phone when you wanted. Give me your hand there, pal. And we're the best of allies maybe in the whole world. And we really need to continue to cooperate. And a lot we can talk about. And I think that start off, we can talk about what we call football, we call soccer. By the way, soccer has become incredibly popular here in the United States. It really is growing. And but at any rate, there's a lot going on. I think you're seeking closer ties in Europe, and good for all of us in Transatlantic Alliance. I think it's a great idea that we're going to be working together on. I thought we had a good meeting today, NATO.
Very good.
I thought we had a good meeting, and I think things are moving in the right direction. I feel really optimistic about the way things are moving. But welcome.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. And firstly, congratulations on a really successful summit. It's been an incredibly important moment, 75 years of bigger NATO, a stronger NATO, and a NATO with the resolve that we need. I thought the medal, the honour for Jens Stoltenberg yesterday was a very special moment. I don't think he was expecting it.
No, he wasn't. I owe him a bit. He was leaving. And I intervened when he was going to leave, and I sort of got on my knees and begged him to say, no, I'm only kidding. But I talked to him in the stand, and his wife still talked to me. She spoke to me yesterday.
I had lunch with him when he was just about to go to the central bank and was saying, I'm free. And then you spoke to him, and he's still in the job.
No, he's done a great job.
But the special relationship is so important. It's forged in difficult circumstances, endured for so long, and stronger now than ever. So we're very pleased to be able to come so early in the government to recommit to NATO, to recommit to the special relationship, and to have the opportunity to discuss these affairs with you is really important for us.
Figurative sense,
5 days in.
I kind of see you guys as the knot tying the transatlantic alliance together. The closer you are with Europe, the more you're engaged, the more, because we know where you are, we know where we are, both countries.
No, I think that's absolutely right. And now we go into a cup final on Sunday on top of all of that. So very good. I actually I began to watch the game with the Netherlands Prime Minister, but we left at 1-1.
Well, you guys are still talking about it?
We haven't seen each other since, so we'll have to see.
Well, we got a lot to talk about. So thank you all for coming in.
Thank you.
Folks, if anyone wonders whether their vote matters, remember this. Because Black America voted in 2020, I'm pleased. Have a seat if you can. Have a seat. Because Black Americans voted, Kamala and I are President and Vice President of the United States because of you. That's not hyperbole. Because you voted, Donald Trump is defeated former president. And with your vote in 2024, we're going to make Donald Trump a loser again. keeping my promises that no one should be in jail merely for using and possessing marijuana. I pardoned thousands of people incarcerated for mere possession of marijuana. Thousands. A promise made and a promise kept, and for the record should be expunged as well, I might add. MAGA extremists banned books. Did you ever think if you're anybody over 30 years old, you'd go through a period where we're banning books in America? They're trying to erase black history. We're going to write black history because it's American history. It's American history. Together we make history, not erase it. To me, the values of diversity, equality, inclusion are literally, and that's not kidding, the core strengths of America. The threat that Trump poses is greater in his second term than his first. It's clear that when he lost in 2020, something literally snapped in the sky. No, I'm serious. That's why January 6th happened, when he unleashed an insurrection. Now, he's running again, and he's clearly unhinged. He calls insurrectionists who stormed the Capitol patriots. Patriots. If reelected, he wants to pardon, quote, every one of them. Let me ask you, what do you think he would have done on January 6th if black Americans had stormed it? Think about this. What do you think would have happened if black Americans had stormed the Capitol? I don't think he'd be talking about pardons. It's the same guy who wanted to tear gas you as you peacefully protested George Floyd's murder. The same guy who still calls the Central Park Five guilty, even though they were exonerated. He's that landlord who denies housing applications because of the color of your skin. He's that guy who won't say Black Lives Matter and invokes neo-Nazi Third Reich terms.
Public because they're being basically ignored by the White House, and they feel like their point is not being made. So I do think this is just the start of the numbers to come. We've talked earlier in the night about how Nancy Pelosi did advise those who are going to come forward and go on the record to say Biden should step aside, that they should wait until after the NATO summit is complete, out of respect for national security and for Joe.
Yeah, and the clock is certainly ticking on that, to your point there, Rachel. Mick, I want to bring you in here because you have often said consistently that, look, Russia only responds to